back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman, coming to you from our studios at the Capital Region International Airport. And we're going to go somewhere, and I'm going to tell you where that somewhere is in just a minute when we welcome Lisa Frohnapfel. She is President and CEO of the now Better Business Bureau of Michigan. And Lisa, are you in Kalamazoo? Are you in Grand Rapids? Are you in Detroit? Because you now have the whole state.
Correct. Currently, I'm actually sitting in Grand Rapids, but we do continue to have our offices in Grand Rapids and in Southfield, Michigan. So we have kept both of our offices.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the merger because for years, we were grappling with, the east side or the west side, scams are different, types of businesses are different, et cetera, et cetera. Tell me about this merger and what it means for you folks.
For us, what it means that we now have approximately 10 million consumers that we're serving across the entire footprint of Michigan, including the Upper Peninsula. And for us, it's just so nice because it creates consistency across the state. Previously, we had Eastern Michigan that had the Upper Peninsula and the lower eastern side, and then Western Michigan had the lower western side of the state. And this just creates one opportunity for all of our Michigan businesses, accredited businesses, and our consumers to have one resource. So it's a great opportunity, and we serve over 80 counties. So it's just really nice opportunity for everybody.
What makes me think you're going to put a few miles on your car this year?
I know, I know, definitely. That is something we have already been experiencing. We have a Upper Peninsula trip coming up here soon where we're partnering with the Small Business Administration, and we are going to be traveling and visiting all of our Upper Peninsula to be able to bring all of our benefits to all of the accredited businesses up there and be able to share what we can do for them even further.
So listen, this brings me to a question I've always wanted to clarify for our audience. BBB, a lot of people think, oh, that's a government agency. Can you tell us what you are and how you're funded, et cetera?
Absolutely. We are a independent third-party organization. We are not part of a government entity whatsoever. I know that bureau is in our name, but that is not part. We were actually established well over 100 years ago, and we are a third-party entity that is here to help bring trust into the marketplace and uphold the integrity of the marketplace. So we're so much more than an entity that processes complaints when a consumer has a hard time and they have a struggle. They come to us, and we are there to help mediate between the business and the consumer to help bring upon a resolution. And we are also here to help businesses with reviews and help, continue to help them thrive with resources. And we also have a foundation arm of where we go into the community, into senior centers, we go into businesses, we go into the schools, and we help educate on scams and fighting financial fraud to try and help them be educated consumers within the marketplace. And so we are just a depth of knowledge and a resource for our communities.
So is this merger going to make any change for your businesses or your consumers?
For consumers, they should see no change except for the fact of that they just have one phone number that they're contacting now, and then they have a greater group of people that is here to serve them. And for our accredited businesses, what it means is that they're going to have a bigger footprint and a stronger team and a stronger unified team to go ahead and help support them and be there for them. So a lot more opportunity for certain.
So why should businesses and consumers really care about this merger?
Because for them, it's consolidating the resources. We are funded, back to for one of your prior questions, we're funded through our accredited businesses paying dues. And so that money is going to have greater power for what we are able to accomplish for them. And we have over 90 BBBs across the nation and in Canada and Puerto Rico. So having all of those resources together, we're just going to have better power for them.
You guys are an international force. I didn't realize
I
that.
know.
Like, look at you feeling the power. Hey, so what will this make any difference in your educational foundation?
It will. We are able to expand that across the entire state now. And so we are able to do a lot more presentations, go into a lot more schools, be able to expand that. And so we're really excited about that opportunity because we have so many students that are really not educated on the scams that are out there. And also our elder community. It is sad to see what is out there and how people are being taken advantage of. So we just want people to be educated consumers.
Gotcha. All right. So listen, we got about 30 seconds. Tell us about you and how you wound up here.
Well, I started out working in finance for about 30 years. And so this was a great transition over to Better Business Bureau about 3 years ago. And I couldn't have made a better career choice. I absolutely love it. It is so rewarding, and I couldn't work with a greater, better group of people. So very rewarding.
Well, I have to say, I feel lucky already that you filled this spot. Lisa Frohnapfel, President and CEO of the Better Business Bureau of Michigan, with multiple offices and many miles on her car. Thanks for joining us and continue good luck. We'll be bothering you periodically to see how things are going.
Wonderful. Thank you for having us today.
Great to have you on. You've been watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman.